announcement that I'm gonna make. Something new that I'm gonna be doing from now on. Back in the day, there used to be this YouTuber. Probably don't know them. Popular MMOs. Just one of the biggest YouTubers of all time. They used to do this thing in their worlds. I don't actually remember what it's called, but they would just throw down a sign and shout out people's names. People would comment and they would shout out some people just to kind of show support to their fans. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start that. And I decided what better place to put it than in my original house. And instead of crowding downstairs, I'm gonna do the second story because we could even go up more and more stories if we really wanted to. But I decided on pink signs because they look sweet, and also I use white dye and glow squid sacks to make them glow. So I'm gonna throw the comment up on the screen. For the first day, I'm gonna do extra people because I want to shout out multiple people from this one comment. Every other day will be, I think, 3 people because then it will fit on the sign like this. 1, 2, 3. We've got Darius Oliver Morgan, M4RTY Nass. Don't ask me how to say that. David Pups Genose. Don't ask me how to say that either. Pro Lemon and Joe Bro 257. So the context of this is this was on TikTok before I started voicing over. Wait, this was before I started posting on YouTube, and I was kind of thinking about it, but I was like, no, I don't have the motivation to do it right now. And Darius commented on my TikTok and was like, yo, you should start a YouTube channel on that. And I was like, oh, are you sure? Would people watch it? And all these people were like, yeah, I mean, I probably would if it's a good voiceover. Shout out to Joe Bro for just saying maybe. Hopefully you're watching this right now. But yeah, I just thought I'd do this to show my appreciation to the fans, get you guys a little more interactive. So I'll be choosing from either YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. So throw your comments in the comment section to maybe get on the board. So it's the week of Thanksgiving, and I've had one guy commenting about pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving, and I told myself that on the holidays I would do a special item. I did carved pumpkins on Halloween, and I haven't had, oh god dang it, and I haven't had a chance to play since Halloween until this week, which means I have 0 pumpkins, or I guess had 0 pumpkins. And I already took down my old pumpkin farm for some reason. The big one I made there temporarily. So I rebuilt it here because I need a lot of pumpkins, a lot of sugar, and a lot of eggs. I've had the eggs forever. Now I need pumpkin and sugar because I had 0 of both. So I also made a sugarcane farm. And I have 2 more days to finish. And basically, I've just been sitting here collecting because I can't go anywhere, otherwise, they don't grow. So I've just been finding stuff to do. But I'm close to being done with pumpkins. Just finished one shulker box of sugar, so I'm halfway. It does go pretty fast, it's just I have to actually be here collecting it. I definitely enjoy not being in a rush for every other item, because when I went on my trip, I was rushing to get, what was it, like 20 videos done so that they would automatically upload. And then after my trip, I didn't upload because I didn't have time to make more. But at least I got them on my trip, I guess. I am getting down there on kind of stuff that I have already ready. I kind of used everything up. Like, I collected rotten flesh, I collected bones, just kind of like automatic stuff. I mean, I'm kind of close with string and gunpowder. And so, like, that kind of stuff, I could just go and kill a bunch of mobs. I haven't been killing mobs recently. I mean, I could use cobblestone. So there are some stuff that I can do, but soon sooner than later it's gonna get to a point where each item I actually have to go out and get stuff, like pumpkin pie, for example, or I'm gonna have to go mine a lot of wood to be able to do the wood items. And I wouldn't mind going in order, like doing all of these wood items and all the birch items, just make it, I don't know, a little more organized. But I don't know, we're actually almost done with these sniffer items with the seeds, which is interesting. Like we get a lot of them now. But since it's Thanksgiving, I want to do some incorporations into my world. For example, Christmas. I want to build a Christmas tree somewhere. Now, if I would have thought of it first, I wouldn't have planted this tree yet, and I would have made a big Christmas tree. But I don't really want to take it down because I like the look of the tree. I could do a new one here. Do I want to do that? No, not really. But for Thanksgiving, I thought what better to do than a giant dinner table. I don't know where I'm gonna do that. I mean, it would have made sense for me to do it here, but maybe I'll do it here. Actually, yeah, I just gave myself an idea. I need spruce, and I don't have any spruce. Oh, perfect. And some item frames. I think sea pickles, I feel like they looked like cups, but I don't remember. Yes. Okay, and then I don't actually know. I don't do much stuff like this, so let's do some testing. What are some things you have at Thanksgiving? You got a turkey. Gotta have a turkey. No way, it actually works. Okay, that actually looks dope. Wait, I need five more. Oh, that I did not know it worked that good. Okay, that's actually kind of dope. Got the turkey. Of course, what we need is a pumpkin pie. I suppose we can spare one for Thanksgiving. Put it on this guy's plate. That looks so good. I mean, I'm assuming they purposely did that because of how good it looks, but it literally looks like there's stuff on the plate. And we got soup. Get some good lighting going on. Now that looks really good. But there's one thing missing, and that's actual people to be at my table, which is super depressing. So we gotta do something special. And there we are. Look at that. We got a full table with turkey. What an amazing sight. Just don't step on the table. Uh, Eventually I'll get heads to put on these guys, but for right now all I've got is pumpkins. So, happy Thanksgiving, I guess. It'll be easier to decorate for Christmas, I think. It's like, okay, you eat during Thanksgiving. That's about all you do. But I really enjoyed this addition to the house. So, since I didn't get to it, I'm gonna upload out of order. I think technically you guys haven't seen my house yet on YouTube, but I haven't edited it yet, and I want to get this Thanksgiving one out. So here it is. Here's the house. There'll be a video up soon about me building it. But basically, I built it, rebuilt the entire roof because I didn't like how it looked. It took a long time, like a long, long time. But it turned out very well. I know I haven't updated you guys in a long time, so I'm going to do a little update of my world. I got back and decided it looked very plain, and I was ready to, well, actually, jumping way back, it just had a hole in the ground, and I was ready to decorate a little bit, because it was just looking, I had my farm, I had my barn, and a hole in the ground, and I didn't like it. So, I had this house idea in mind. It turned out pretty much like I was expecting. Kind of a big grand room. Obviously just built this table, and it took me a long time to, I could not figure out like what colors to use. I really like the dark with this, whatever this stone is. But I think the black, it's grown on me a lot. I really like how the house looks. That happened a while ago. Then I just got back from Kentucky and decided that I wanted more because it still looked just very dead. So basically, I had this road to here and this little one out from the barn connecting, and I knew I wanted it for my house. So I just connected this one here and this one here, and I wanted a centerpiece. And so I decided on a cherry blossom tree because I just think it looks so majestic. I literally just grew this with 4 saplings. Like, they don't grow together. I had to grow one, two, then one, then one, then one, but it grew together really well. And I love like the pink flowing down and or the petals flowing down. Then we got little lanterns, lamp posts, because basically I want to get rid of these torches because they look ugly. So I want to light it up as best as possible and it's nice when I'm trying to kill mobs. There's mobs here that I can kill, but they're starting to get annoying to the point where I want them gone so that when I'm inside my wall, I will never have to have problems with mobs, with basically creepers blowing up my stuff is the big, the big problem. And I also need to close off these doors because they keep coming. They get in from here, and I don't have the walls lit up yet. Anyway, then if you are an OG and go back a couple months, I don't know, 6 months, I used to have this exact house, but it was about here. This pathway went into it, and I just felt that it was in a very, I'll put a video up, but it felt like it was in a very awkward position, and I wanted a better house, but this is like OG for me. So I wanted to keep this house, but I wanted a different spot. So I literally just broke the entire house, put each piece in this chest that's over here, and now I just rebuilt it. And I like the location that it's in right here. It didn't have a second story before, and I'm currently in the process of making this second story. More on that in a little bit. Then we've got this, which will need a little explaining. So this is what I call the bed shed. Super random explanation for this is way back in the day when there was only red beds. You know, white wool equals red bed, black wool equals red bed. Don't ask me how that worked. There was only red beds. Then the color update came out and added all these colors, and it was just like a big deal because it looked really sweet. And I was like, you can make all these different beds now. And so I literally built a shed. It didn't look like this. I'll put a clip of what it does look like. I had it in my old double chest world. And I just literally just 16 blocks wide put all the color beds here. And now every single world that I make from now on has a bed shed because that's my thing now. But I decided to decorate a little more, change the colors to match this house. And actually, I really like the look of it. It turned out good. Also, decided to just make it a part of the double chest challenge, and so below will be the double chest of each bed. Yeah. Oop. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess I'll sleep. Below I'll have the beds, and then also to this one I'm adding banners, and then above we'll have all the banner colors on the wall, just to give it a little more use. But that's the story behind that. And lastly, the last work that I've done is this over here. So I did a little prototype testing what the height I wanted at, what I want it to look like, and I ended on this. If anything, I'll make the pillars a little taller and maybe could add a little more decoration to it, but I don't need to go too deep into it. But I thought this door looked cool. I don't know if I'll add to it, but that's kind of the... Okay, let me go kill these guys real quick. We've got little spikes on there. We'll have a walkway through the whole bottom side of the wall. It'll look kind of like this. It'll be lit up. This will be closed off, but I'll have like a spiral up, and then there will also be a walkway on top so that you can walk up here and look off the edge and look at my beautiful masterpieces. So I think the wall turned out very good. I'm very happy with it. One thing that I really underestimated was the one video I was like, yeah, I'm gonna finish my wall today. But the amount of stone that I need to actually finish this is crazy. It's like from right there to right there, one layer is like a stack. And that's like 7 stacks just there to there. And so actually finishing it is going to be crazy. My next project that I will kind of start soon is, again, I'll put a video up that was on my old world. For some reason, I'm very fascinated by the new stuff, or like the different additions. For example, there used to only be oak trapdoor and iron trapdoor, but then they added trapdoors for each type of wood. I was fascinated by that, and I made a small house for each wood, and kind of just like a showcase of each wood. That's what I'm going to do here. So that's what I'm going to do here along this wall. Got them all labeled out. Out to here. I don't exactly know what the houses are going to look like. It's just going to be a small little thing. I might raise them a little bit, make them a little more fancy, but we'll see. But yeah, there'll be a road in between, and there'll be one on this side, one on this side of each type of wood. Also enough for new types of wood to come out. Like we've got the pale coming out soon that I'll be able to showcase. That's my next project. I have to actually go out and get each type of wood because I don't have wood right now. Lastly, okay, I think that's pretty much it. We're almost done with the sugar. We're so close. While I wait for the rest to grow, I'm gonna start crafting. We just need 4 more stacks of sugar. What I'm gonna do is if we go like this, and like this, and like this, and then we put the eggs in here, and we put the sugar in. It's refilling. Look at that. We've got. It's so funny. I can't. We should. This should be exactly 1 double chest. Oops. Oh, no, I screwed it up. I made a mistake. Okay. Pumpkins here, eggs here, sugar here. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I made the mistake of thinking that I only need 1 double chest of eggs, but they stack in 16, so I actually needed 4 double chest of eggs. But other than that setback, I've been waiting for literally hours, and it's not complete. Okay, wait. Ran out of eggs again. I thought I was done. It's a good thing we still have the chicken farm. Okay, today's another special day. It is Thanksgiving, and today's item is pumpkin pie. I had to get it done within like a week, so I made 2 big farms. If you want to watch more of that, I made a video on it. But I got to use my crafter again, which was kind of fun, and had to expand it a little bit. But we're about to hit a full double chest. Wow. A little shout out to 46 Ghost for commenting about it, asking for pumpkin pie time and time again. And it's finally Thanksgiving, and he finally gets his wish. Right here. Thanks for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Oh, that took way too long. But anyway, I think that's all I've got for today. We can enjoy our Thanksgiving feast with all my friends. Maybe one day I'll have actual people. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Have a great holiday. Be safe. Don't talk to strangers. Wear your seatbelt. I'm pretty sure that's someone else's line. I don't remember who says that, but I think that's copyrighted by a different YouTuber. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say. Goodbye.